And at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Gobert with it. Here's Conley. Takes it inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. On target from range.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And Aiden pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Tipped away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Outside Mitchell. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Gobert no good. The Suns on offense. It's a 3-point game. Here's Paul. From 8 feet. Back to Bridges. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Out to Bridges. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And that one's long. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Paul shot is off. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Back to Gobert. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And Ayton with the stuff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Utah with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Now Paul. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Inside. From 13. 8. No good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Ball finds Booker. To the left wing. Ball passes to Crowder. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Pass to Mitchell from downtown.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bridges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Mitchell. Now Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the big. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? He's growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Blocked! In transition, here come the Suns. For 3, Booker knocks down the triple. Booker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Booker's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Paul against Conley. There's the drive. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Over to the wing. Ayton passes to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. Shoots from the elbow. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
And here's Paul. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with it. The kick out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Up ahead. The pull-up. Back to Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Paul passes to Bridges. Goes back up. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's a one-on-one situation. The 3 from Mitchell. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And another fast break chance for the Jazz. Here we go. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Passes to Booker. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Left side, Paul. Bridges finds Paul. Now Ayton. Paul, the rebound by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Pass to Booker. Oh, they need this. And Booker with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Honey. It's covered by Ayton. And Chris Paul clears it away.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it. And that's as good as a block.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Paul. And now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Clarkson with the ball. And he lobs it up. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
Up in time. That shot off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what? Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Paul for 3. Booker against Clarkson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 9. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these...
I saw it. Wow. And he saw it. You know Rudy likes showing off. He's definitely got hops, a sensational dunker.
Pass to McGee. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bridges misses. Utah trailing here. Clarkson finds Ingles. And here's Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. Clarkson outside. This for the tie. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And they go to the intentional foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Right side, Bogdanovich for the lead. The Suns clear it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but They just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Kaminsky. Pass to Shamet. The three.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Mitchell. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Payne. Down low. And Gobert with a block. McGee with a steal. Pass to Kaminsky. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky.
He's off on the second.
2 minutes.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Drills it from deep. And now a 5-point Utah lead.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Back to Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got his first 2 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Gobert finds Conley. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Kaminsky pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Shamet. Checked by Mitchell. Kaminsky with it. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. Left side Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Frank
foul.
Kaminsky picks one up here.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Ball passes to Aiden. Here's Bridges. Back to Aiden. Pass to Crowder. Tries yet again. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Assisted by
Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingles finds Clarkson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for Utah, Jordan Clarkson.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. No one near him. And he hits the jumper. Aiden's got 10 points.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Clarkson. Off on that one. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Jazz out. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Ayton draws the double. Shot clock at 2. Booker can't get it to go. Utah leading. Gobert passes to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert is doubled. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Bridges right side. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. They double him with Booker. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And they recover it. And Ayton gets it to go.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Mitchell, no good on the free throw.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Conley finds Mitchell. On the take. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
They double team Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 4th. To shoot from deep, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker, pass to Ayton. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Paul, that one's good for 2.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Conley passes to Mitchell. To the inside. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Booker, the pass to Paul. For 3. And Ayton with the stuff.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Back to O'Neal. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Paul. From the arc. Good. And now just a 4-point Utah lead.
For the land of the
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, here is O'Neal. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porzingis. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Dish now to Conley. Jazz passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Doncic against O'Neal. Porzingis passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Doncic with it. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here is Hardaway. Powell finds Porzingis. Doncic with it. Back to Porzingis. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Conley with it, now guarded by Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Porzingis against Conley. Porzingis with the block, and he's able to get it back. Bogdanovich wide open, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Doncic against Bogdanovich. Pass to Finney Smith. The three for Doncic. Utah with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. To end the run. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. There's the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Jazz. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end is still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Utah will take it the other way.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting.
Oh, what a play!
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Outside Hardaway for the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. This is the most they've led by 13 points. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Don't you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs. Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Doncic feeling it out. Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oni passes to Gay. Kicks it to Clarkson. And he jams it with authority.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Porzingis finds Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. It's good.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Checking in.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Oni passes to Clarkson. Here he goes, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Here's Clarkson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You know, this is why teams are looking for combo guards. I mean, the defense didn't know which way to play Clarkson.
That'll do it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 11 points and 2 assists. And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. On out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the center position. Kleber, the pass to Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Stolen by Brunson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. This one for three. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And the pass to Ingles. Second shot opportunity. Goes up with it again. And another shot. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Bullock dishes to Brown. Brown outside. Brunson kicks to Brown. The offensive rebound. Kleba passes it to Brunson. Wants to get it to Brown and does. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brunson. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz leading by 10. Gay inside. Kleba on him. Pass to Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Oni. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Mavericks trail by 12. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Right side inside. Guarded by Powell. Clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Gay. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Porzingis passes to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hardaway from outside. From deep three-point range, Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh!
My goodness.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Porzingis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, with that top-shelf athleticism and the 7-3 frame, Porzingis always a threat for a putback jam.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Yeah. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up, though, right? Letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what...
And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without foul.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's Utah in command with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 16. And here is Doncic. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Out to Hardaway. To the inside. Up top, Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Up again. Outside Hardaway. Down low. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Mitchell against Hardaway. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Hardaway for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Up there for Bogdanovich.
How about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Gobert against Doncic. A rebound by the Jazz.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
The pass to Conley. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich to the paint. Jazz passing it around. Here's Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Doncic against O'Neal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And Utah another 3.
And a nice, smooth, soft stroke for Bogdanovich. That stroke is pure.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Powell dishes to Doncic. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He was all alone on that one.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. From deep. Offensive rebound. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And they recover it. Bogdanovich left side. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. From deep, Jokic. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Yeah, that one's good.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Inside, here's Jokic. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
O'Neal on the wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Murray against Conley to the paint. Here's Porter, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Now here's Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pushing it up now. Gordon can't hit. Down low. Gobert up top. Pass to Mitchell. 11 feet out. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside Murray. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
Murray against Conley. Here's the 3. And Jamal Murray gets a 3. Murray's got 5 points.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Pass to Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Martin right side. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon. Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Murray passes to Barton. Murray against Conley. Murray's shot is good. He's got 7.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, rejected by Jokic.
Utah foul, Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert against Jokic. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovic.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Nuggets foul. Jamal Murray. That's his first personal
And that one falls for Gobert.
Well, you think about Rudy Gobert, a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. This guy owns the paint, and he is a force to be reckoned with.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic finds Murray. No good with the triple. The Jazz have got 6 of 8 shots to go. And stolen by Murray. Here's Gordon. O'Neal pulls it in.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
And so both teams trading buckets. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
On the court for Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in it to 5, roaming the paint.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Mitchell.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Murray. Going inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Inside, Gobert. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Back to Gordon. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. And they're on the break. Outside Conley to the paint. Here's Gobert. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Right side, Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Nuggets trail. Here's Jokic. And the shot goes in.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Nice move. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Gordon. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. The drive by Porter, And then Porter with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Gay. Down low. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Clarkson against Barton. And Clarkson, here we go.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, in practice that, and I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
It serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jokic has got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Now shooting around 90% from the line. That's how you win games.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Najee. Back to Rivers. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dozier. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. Shot is good by Oni.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Now Green. Inside. Here's Najee. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Deflected. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's Green missing. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's Ingles with the drive. Count that bucket. Ingles got his first points of the game.
See, Joe Ingles doesn't blow you away with physical strength. It's his craftiness that makes him effective, especially scoring through contact.
Here's Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Rivers. pass to Najee. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson passes to Ingles. And it's Denver with a rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
The offensive rebound. That one drops for him. Rivers has gotten his second bucket.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Here's Honey. Takes a 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously...
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Okay, outside. Pass to Oni.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Monte Morris.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Utah. Mie Oni. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Murray against Whiteside. Jokic passes to Porter. Driving in, and then Porter with the dunk.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
The quick look, no good that time. Utah trailing here. Outside, Ingles. Clarkson outside. Two-handed power slam.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Murray passes to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gobert's got 8 points.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Murray against Conley. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Here's Murray. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, small forward.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Mitchell. With the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver in the lead. Barton with it. Here's Najee. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Murray. Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Murray. In transition. Here they come. Here's Bogdanovich. Blocked. Conley against Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And boom! The Joker off the dribble. Woo! I love it. A scary sight for any defense.
Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Back to Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Conley against Murray. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Gordon, he's checked in for Barton. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Aaron Gordon.
Murray against Conley. Here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Murray passes to Jokic. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Now here's Gobert. Defense is right there. Conley against Murray. To tie it up. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. To the inside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Porter against Mitchell. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Najee. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively. Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Murray for 3. And they'll get another chance. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Pass to Najee. Gordon outside. Porter in the post. Here's Najee. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Mitchell into the lane.
Oh! Incredible! Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Murray passes to Jokic. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, it falls!
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's the drive. Money.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
The Nuggets on offense. inside Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Najee. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. 16 feet out. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
The putback, and he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. And the last shot is going to be reviewed here. Ruled originally a basket. We'll see if it gets overturned.
particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Top it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul dishes to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Driving in. Lays it up and breaks it in.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Here's Conley. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Booker against Mitchell. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Booker. Booker draws the double. Bridges finds 8. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Conley. Now Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Good D by Booker. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Kicks it out to Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Crowder. They shoot again. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Crowder laying it in. Crowder's got his second bucket.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Back to Paul. Kicks it to Booker. Dishes it to Paul. From outside the arc. On the wing, Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah trailing here. Conley finds Mitchell. Tipped away. And stolen by Ayton. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Paul's got 5 now.
Well, the way Paul measures up those deep shots when he has time, accuracy.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside, Booker. The putback, and Crowder stays with it. He's got 6.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Right side, Conley. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And that one's good, Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. No points in the game yet for him. Going inside, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Booker from downtown. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Paul passes to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Here's Conley. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell against Booker. There's the pass to Bridges. The dish to Paul. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. He has 5. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch on his release. Bridges got in a lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys,
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Ayton. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And Crowder with the basket on the assist from Bridges. 8 points for Jay Crowder.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
For 3, Mitchell. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Jazz trail by 4. Oni passes to Whiteside. Passes it to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Ayton. .56 seconds left in the first half. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Booker with no one around drains it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Oni, defended by Paul. Here's Clarkson, pass to Whiteside. Nobody near Gay. And it's off from three-point range. And stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Ingles.
Suns foul.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah, Joe Ingles.
And Ingles drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Paul. Three-pointer. Here's McGee. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you... And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jay Crowder has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. 4 on the clock. The high post shot will not go. This is off the front eye. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Phoenix leading by 3. Paul with the ball. He's got 5.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
2 points. That one goes. Ingles has got the first points in the second half up on the board for Utah.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Gay. Gets a hand on it. Oni passes to Gay.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Crowder dishes to McGee. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Bridges with the steal. For 3, Booker. They get the rebound. McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gay. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Booker with a deep 3. Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
They get a hand on it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Kicks it out to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 8 points.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Conley the pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Bridges. O'Neal misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Leading by 5. Crowder finds Bridges. Paul for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Conley the pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. The Jazz with another miss. Here's the Suns with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Here's Gobert. McGee with the block. Ball outside, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Down low, here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. And Brent with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. He also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Payne kicks to Johnson. And it's Payne in the corner. Back to Smith in the corner. Shamet with it. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Gay. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Oni passes to Whiteside. Clarkson against Kaminsky. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
We're trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
Payne dishes to Johnson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith right side. Shamet. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 8.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix ahead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Suns leading by 8. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Stolen by O'Neal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Here's Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You got to stay down on Bogdanovich's shot fake. Once he has you in the air, the rest is easy.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's good.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now Booker, back to Paul, on deep. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz trail by 7. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Driving to the basket. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one.
And for whatever reason, their confidence in the mid-range game has shown up here tonight. They've been impressive from there. The shot's been there all day long, and they've knocked it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker from deep three-point range. The shot, no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Paul surveying the floor. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Stolen by O'Neal. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the middle. Up top, Gobert. Jazz passing it around.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell misses to O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside. For Utah, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Mitchell outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Conley dishes to Gobert and taken away by Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Phoenix has gotten a 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Shot by Crowder, no good. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And he drives in. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Paul right side. To end the drought. Crowder goes in. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Booker, and it's sent big by Mitchell. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Utah calls timeout. It's tied at 44. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Conley.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
It's Teacher Bonanza. Some noise. Come on, fans, stand up and make some noise.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And regulation now complete. We will go. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bridges out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Ball outside. Knocked loose, and they get it back. The pass to McGee. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix making some changes. Crowder comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in for Paul.
Cameron Payne.
Mitchell against Booker.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Ball's checked in for Cameron Payne. Jazz leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Conley, and the layup ball.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Ball outside, passes it to Bridges. Over Mitchell. Booker against O'Neal. Pass to Ayton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Jazz ball.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Conley finds Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Assistant.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
Booker left side. And they get it. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
For Utah, they've gone a perfect 4 for 4 on their field goal attempts in overtime. Here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
For 3, Booker. Rebound, Utah.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Mitchell with it. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Well, let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Finney Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Kept alive. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Finney Smith. Shot clock at 5. Over Bogdanovic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
And Utah calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
That's tipped. Doncic passes to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. It doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. The drive by Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Doncic. Finney Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Conley with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
So it's Utah now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert with the bucket.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
2 minutes
Here's Mitchell
in the first.
down low.
2 minutes.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Porzingis passes to Powell. Doncic with it. Pass to Hardaway. Over Gobert. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Hardaway on the wing. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Gobert. On up the court. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Porzingis. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Good D by Finney-Smith.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll bring you the start. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
That one on Doncic.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Conley. He can't hit that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with a 3. Bogdanovich against Doncic. Here's Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hardaway finds Doncic. Right side Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Utah leading. Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving in. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And they double up Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And he makes it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
The first one falls, and I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
Doncic passes to Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Hardaway finds Powell. Here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hardaway. Pulls up on the wing. Tip.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Outside Finney-Smith. We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Misses the layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Ingles passes to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last game.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point guard position.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Brunson. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Bullock. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Jazz shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Brunson to the middle. Here's Brown. Puts the move on. The shot's good. Brown's got his first basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gay. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 17.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
To the inside. The kick out to Brunson. Now here's Brown. Here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's blocked.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Brunson. It's Bullock on the wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Clarkson for 3. Here's Whiteside. Nifty move.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Here's Bullock. Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. Here's Brown. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gay picks one up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. The kick out to Gay. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Brown finds Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
That one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kleba. Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Brunson. Conley with the ball. 6 points for him. Down low. Here's Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gobert's got 8 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Doncic outside to the middle. Here's Brown. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Conley. To the paint. Oh, sweet move. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
17 seconds left in the third. Doncic outside. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. The three. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Powell, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Clock at 4. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Well, the Mavericks shooting 41% in this game. Hardaway, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
On the wing, Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. That one is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Now here's Conley. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from behind the arc. Back to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Takes a 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Hardaway. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes
outside Mitchell.
2 minutes.
The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 22 points.
It's funny, we didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the 3 coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Pass to Mitchell from deep three-point range. Powell pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
The three from Mitchell. And he recovers it. Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Takes the three. Out to the right wing. Now Gobert. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A statement road victory.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made the... And let's...
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. O'Neal inside. Porter's there. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Najee passes to Murray. Down low. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. For 3, Mitchell. Jokic grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the triple.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Murray. Pass to Najee. Shoots the 3. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got his second basket.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Conley against Murray. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Najee. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Here's Gobert. Michael Porter making his last shot. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Conley. Drills it from outside.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Barton with it. Conley picks him up. Barton passes to Murray. Here's Najee for by Conley.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
To the right side. O'Neal from long range. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray left side. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Porter, here we go. Count that bucket. Jokic has got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell against Barton. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Murray finds Porter. Barton with it. Now defended by Mitchell. O'Neal against Porter. That one, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. And stolen by Barton. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The offensive rebound. Porter, no luck. Jazz trail by 4. For 3, Mitchell gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Murray looking around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Porter is out there with Jokic. It's Najee in at center. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Gobert. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Porter passes to Jokic. Barton, wide open, he fires, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. The putback, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Porter. Najee passes to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 5. Over Conley. Now the pass to Najee. And the shot clock expires. A 24-second violation. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My dad, my late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
And Murray, here we go. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Gobert down low. He's covered by Murray. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Conley against Murray. Martin dishes to Murray. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Clarkson right side. Drives to the hoop. Gay. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Good, strong, aggressive finish by Gay there. That'll get a thumbs up from the coach.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And stolen by Whiteside.
Now, how about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Can't fall for Gay's pump fake there. It excels at getting the D in the air and going right into you for the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Dozier can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-5 run here.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on him.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 7. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Passes to Oni. Back to Gay. Kicks it to Clarkson. Green with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Morris, no good. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Ingles. Kicks it out to Gay. Here's Clarkson. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone as the second half approaches, Coach.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 11 points and 1 assist. And that does it for our half.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the one spot. Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the score.
And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played in.
And the basket by Ingles.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Here's Oni. He's covered by Murray. Ingles with the ball. Clarkson passes to Oni. 6 on the shot clock. Over quarter, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Jazz have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 11. Jokic finds Barton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do this thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic. My, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Mitchell passes to Oni. And here is Mitchell. That's tipped.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Jazz passing it around. Mitchell against Barton. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower. The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting
free throw drops for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Murray, the pass to Jokic, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. And this is the time now where the officials can...
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing, double checking, and the game continues on.
And Utah making a change here. Conley's checked in, and that one's good by Porter.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too. You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Conley against Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Over Conley. Here's Najee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Utah leading by 11. Pass to Mitchell. Jumps up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Barton finds Jokic. A rebound by the Jazz.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
11 feet away, Bogdanovich. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tough finish from Bogdanovich. He's got a nice big frame for a wingman.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Mitchell. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Takes a 3. With the putback. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Martin with it. Conley picks him up. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. He kicks to Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Barton, no luck. And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah leading by 17. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Passes it to Mitchell. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Conley for 3.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
As to Najee, it's stolen by Gobert. Now O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a three. Barton with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
For three, Murray. Najee passes to Murray. The kick out to Barton. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Gobert with the block. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. It doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now. Here's Porter with the drive and finished off by Porter.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
Gobert dishes to Conley. There's O'Neal with the three. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Conley. And here's Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Barton with it. Conley picks him up. Porter. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. From deep. The shot, no good. From deep three-point range. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Always good to see the young fella, Porter Jr., outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.